So we are back with yet again another incident or another instance or another story involving a woman messing around with her students, or well, not necessarily a student, but messing around with an underage person who is in a school setting. And I say not a student because while she works in the school, she's not a teacher. But this woman's name is Andie Rosafort. She's 31 years old, and she was accused of grooming a 14-year-old out of Connecticut for months via social media. And ironically, on social media is how I found out about this story. Like, this story, I think I saw it at least twice a day for like the last week. Like, literally, it kept popping up everywhere. You would think if lamestream media would have got a hold of it, then maybe the world would know. But you know why that is. And it's funny because I just did a video about a woman by the name of Andie Rosafort who got pregnant by a 13-year-old boy, and she pretty much got a slap on the wrist. And she is around the same age as this woman. So we're seeing a pattern. The only difference is that this happened in Connecticut and that other one happened, I believe, in Arizona. A married Connecticut lunch lady has been accused of grooming a 14-year-old boy for months over social media before sexually assaulting him in her SUV. Police launched their investigation into Andie Rosafort, age 31, after administrators at New Fairfield High School reported learning of a possible inappropriate relationship between an employee and a student. The father of one of the victim's friends told administrators his child believed their friend was sexually assaulted by Rosafort. At a January 13th party, the victim told his friends he would be back, but when he returned, his friends felt his behavior was off. According to the affidavit, a student said Rosafort, who had been working as a lunch aide at New Fair Middle School, was always talking to freshman boys on social media. So she worked in the middle school and she was talking to freshmen at the high school. It makes me wonder how far the middle school and the high school are from each other, because I realize they have the same name, except middle is in one and high is in another. So the schools might be adjacent to each other as far as distance. Usually when that happens, a lot of the times they may be next door to each other, or they may be down the street from each other or across the street from each other. Rosafort followed the victim on Instagram and told him to add her on Snapchat as well. The victim told police he received a message from his 8th grade lunch aide on social media that said, "You want to see something?" Rosafort then sent the boy a nude photograph of herself. The victim then asked Rosafort if she sent the photo by mistake, to which she replied by sending a second nude picture of herself, according to the affidavit, basically telling him that no, this was not a mistake. I intentionally did this, and by the way, hold on to this next one that I send you. She then allegedly asked the teen to send her new photographs of himself. For months, Rosafort would continue to send the victim unsolicited nude photographs and videos of herself. The victim told police she would also attend his sports games and send him videos of himself playing. This woman sounds like a stalker. She sounds like a straight up stalker to me. Like, she's sending him these pictures and it's not like he's reciprocating it. He realizes something is off about her, but she keeps doing it over and over again. And I'm trying to figure out how in the world does she even have his number? But then again, they have those records, but still, how was she able to get his number is what I'm trying to figure out. Police used photo locations to confirm the victim and Rosafort were in the same location at the time of the alleged assault. According to authorities, Rosafort picked up the victim from a party at a friend's home on January 13th and drove a short distance before having contact of a sexual nature with him, police said. The victim told police they felt uncomfortable following the contact and left Rosafort's SUV before returning to their friend's house. One of the victim's friends told police they were helping the teen block Rosafort on social media when they saw messages from her asking if his friends knew where he was when he went off with an older woman. Police found explicit content featuring an individual they identified as Rosafort on the teen's phone, as well as a shirtless photograph of the victim on Rosafort's phone. Rosafort turned herself into authorities on the morning of February 20th after learning there was a warrant out for her arrest. She faces 3 felony charges, including second-degree sexual assault, enticing a minor by computer to engage in sexual activity, and risk of injury to a minor or impairing morals of children. She was released on a $100,000 bond and will next appear in court on March 23rd. And these are the type of stories that do not get put out there like that because what? She's a woman. If this was a man who did this, this story would have gone beyond social media. This woman is sick. She is a whole married woman. And I'm almost wanting to question, how old is her husband? Is he the same age as her? Is he older than her? Is he younger than her? Because this woman literally was stalking this boy. Like you heard right there, that's literally what she was doing. They didn't put it there, but when I read through all of that, I said this woman is stalking him. They said she was going to his games, sending him unsolicited nude photographs of herself on multiple occasions, because meaning that he didn't ask for them. She wanted this boy bad, and she got him. See, we don't talk enough about the female predators in society enough. This woman is a sexual deviant. She is a stalker, and she's a sexual predator. She needs to also end up on the sex offenders list. And she needs to be found guilty of every last charge that she has been hit with, and she should have not received a bond. Why would you release a woman back out there into the world where she can go back and potentially be a repeat offender to this boy? And I wonder what his parents have to say about this, because there's no statement in here coming from the boy's parents that I saw, that I read. And I also want to know, what does her husband think about this whole thing? If I was him, we would be filing for divorce. And I also wonder if she has any children of her own. I always like to ask those questions, especially when there's a minor involved. This woman is absolutely sick. She definitely has some issues, but they can be ironed out when she goes to prison, if she even goes there. Because at the end of the day, she has two things on her side. One, she's a PC person and two, a PC person that happens to be a woman. Nowhere in this article did it say that this woman was a predator, a stalker, or a sex offender, or that R word, a violator, because that's basically what she did. She's a molester. Another word they didn't use, but I'll throw it in here. She's all of those things wrapped into one. She only had one job to do, and that was be the lunch aide at the school. But she decided, I'm going to serve something else up that has nothing to involve food with. Nothing involving food whatsoever. She served herself up. But like I said, there's a lot of people out there in the world who work in these schools who are literally preying after people's children. I almost be wanting to ask, like, people who have children, have your child ever came to you and told you that Miss or Mr. So-and-so has been looking at me a certain type of way, or Mr. and Miss so-and-so kind of rubbed me in a way that is not, comfortable? Because kids know. Kids will know. If the parents tell them that, an adult, if they tell them that they shouldn't touch them in a certain way, that way they can know the warning signs. Because you never know who's getting hired in these positions to be around kids. She also needs to not be around children. That's another thing. Hopefully she got fired from her job. That's another thing I'm asking too. I'm just trying to put the pieces together that are not there. But yeah, this woman is absolutely sick. But I am not surprised by what she, the bond that she was given. $10,000 is probably nothing to her, especially if she's good with managing her money. But hopefully, by the time she went back home, her stuff was packed up and she was sent right back to where she should have been from the start, which was to the streets.